MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Braves and the Bears. Wang, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in.
Nope.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Jared Walsh is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 3 homers and 4 RBIs. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Count is 1-2 now. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count, 3-2. Fouled away. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. The payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Max Scherzer is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not age at 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
the plate, number 83.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup.
13.
Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
One run in and one gone so far this inning. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Scherzer, a right-hander standing 6'3", comes into today second in the league in all-star voting among starters, so it looks pretty good that he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So now to the plate, Len Ankiel, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Ball.
Just missing here, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Standing in now, number 11.
The designated hitter.
He'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. 3 runs already home here. And he misses again, 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Fouled off. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Number 24.
In now, Chen, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Hit down the line at first. Step on the bag for one. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 1 inning in the books here. The Bears are out in front, 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
0-2, the count to Posey.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 6.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 7. The center fielder.
Digging in will be Byron Buxton, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Popped him up. Number 83 moving to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. And now in the box, Jim Shaw comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Shaw.
Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, right back to him on the mound.
Batting 8. The right fielder.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Into the box, Wang, and it's fouled away. He's got the average to 321, 6 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Fouled away. Wang is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
So next to bat will be number 90. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Harper is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. In there, strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Popped him up. Number 83 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
the bat, number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Wang.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 83.
A look at our upcoming schedule for the next few days. After our ball game this afternoon, these two will be back at it again on Sunday, and then you see what's next for these guys in the week ahead. Now at the plate, here is number 83. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Walsh is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Next up is number 13, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0 home. Is swung on and missed.
I got
Strike
a ball,
one.
1 strike.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate now, Len Ankiel.
Count
As
1-0.
the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Ball,
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they extend the lead to 5-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Stepping in now, number 11. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So some two-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
At the plate, Chen. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Stepping up is Chris Taylor. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
Yeah.
2-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The batter, the first baseman, Jared Ball.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. Snap throw to first, but he dives back safely. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Fouled off. Trout, base runner at first with one out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Posey, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bears are out in front here, 5-0.
Leading off for the Bears.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jim Shaw is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away. Next to stand in is Wang. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit hard but foul. One out, nobody on. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting.
Next, here is number 90, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will get this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Donaldson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Byron Buxton is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
That's
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Around first, digging for two. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Right fielder. Right.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound.
Number 19.
And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
That
and a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Buxton at second with 2 down.
No, that's down.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman.
Third baseman. Number 9.
High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 83.
So the next to bat will be number 83. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a liner. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Chris Sale enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. So now to the plate, number 13, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Got him reaching there as this is fouled off to the right, and it's 1-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. 3-2 now.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Runner.
Once again a 3-2, fouled off. Runner going a second time. Swing and a line drive. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to hit, Len Ankiel. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Runners off the second. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Sale sets. Here he comes 0-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
He's good.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, number 11. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. And it's 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now that's popped up. Walsh in foul ground, and he makes the play to end the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner. Chen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now
third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. That misses. 1-2.
I got the count.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2-2 the count. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Chen.
The left fielder, number 24.
And now a pitch on the way. Left side, but well foul. And he misses with it. 1-1. drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
At the plate, Wang.
Number 99.
As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. Into the box, Jared Walsh. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Base hit into right center.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Throw to first. Walsh aboard here at first with nobody out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! A 2-run shot for Buster Posey. Home run number 5 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson digging in now.
Ball 1.
And that misses, ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Bryce Harper.
Now to the plate, here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1.
That's out.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
Chen takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is the located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Lang flew out last time up. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 83.
Digging in next, number 83. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting,
Number 13 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Sales ready. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Ready now is Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Taylor.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Mike Trout is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Striding in is Jared Walsh. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Chen will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Buster Posey now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2. I got the count 2-2.
Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of
well hit deep down the right field line, but this will land untouched. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 the count. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Len Ankiel. Ball 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Number 11 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
The count's 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Nope.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Now the pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on the way. Chen comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Popped up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman.
Stepping in next, Jim Shaw.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Popped him up. Walsh has room in foul territory. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Leading off for Atlanta, the center fielder, Byron
Chen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Pitching, number 15.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
The left fielder, number 30.
So now here is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In there for strike one.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A one-run game, 6-5, the final today. Chinese Taipei jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 19 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Chen hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.